Good morning. First, I will give you some tips to help you avoid having a serious elevator accident. Secondly, I will give you advice to follow if you have an elevator accident, despite the means of prevention. You will find my sources in the description. Tip number 1. This is very simple advice. And yet, it is very, very hard to follow. Tip number 1. Before entering the elevator, make sure you don't walk into space. Before entering the elevator, make sure that the cabin has arrived. We never do it. I'm over 30. I've never seen anyone have this checking reflex. However, we should never enter an elevator car mechanically. We should all have the reflex to check if the cabin is really there before entering, so as not to fall into the well. Imagine people who drive a stroller, and who therefore have even less chance of seeing what is in front of them when they get home. And what's more, if this misfortune happens, it could be followed by the death of several people, including a baby. It happens every day and in every country in the world that doors open even though the elevator has not arrived. Don't think you're immune. It is precisely this feeling of immunity that can cost us our lives, and that of one or more babies. We have finished the prevention part. Now we will talk about what to do if the accident has occurred. Of a scenario. The elevator doors opened, but the car wasn't there. The cabin was stuck on a higher level than yours. You fell down the shaft of the elevator. You probably found yourself at the bottom of the well. You were probably injured more or less seriously. You might even have a concussion. You may have even fallen with a stroller. Tip number 2. Lie down immediately, right away, without thinking, without arguing. All standards-compliant buildings have a buffer space even lower than the lowest elevator car level. This buffer space is equipped with vertical springs. These springs can save your life if you are lying flat on the ground. Even if the elevator crashes at the bottom of the shaft on you, the springs will force it to stop its fall a few tens of centimeters before reaching your level. So if you fell with a stroller, I guess you have to extract the baby and pin him to the ground. With a concussion and the shock of the fall, the fear, the darkness, it must really not be easy to think about unbuckling baby from his harness. Tip number 3: not only do you have to lie down as much as possible, immediately, right away, but then you have to keep an eye on what is happening from above. Because there is one side of the well that is more dangerous than the others. This is the face of the well on which the counterweights run. Look around for the elevator car. Once you spot the elevator car, look behind it. Behind the cabin, this is the side where the counterweights run. You must lie down but place your body on the opposite side to that of the counterweights. Your head and that of the baby should preferably be towards the entrance door to the elevator car. The counterweights are on the opposite side of the elevator car entrance door. Place your head on the opposite side of the counterweights. Put your head towards the front door of the elevator car. Beta scenario. You entered the elevator car, and the cabin began to free fall. Tip number 4. Under no circumstances start jumping. Lie down on the cabin floor as quickly as possible. Don't stand. Pull your kids off the floor. Pull your husband to the ground. Stop your neighbours from standing. Perhaps you should lie down on the ground yourself and trip other people to force them to lie down. Tip number 5. Once lying on the cabin floor, cover your face and head with your arms. This can, in some cases, save you from head trauma. Obviously, an elevator fall happens so quickly that you won't have time to do much. Demo scenario so. You are in the elevator car. The elevator is broken but not in free fall. Tip number 6. Use whatever you have on hand to create cushioning protection between you and the cabin floor. For example, if you have a bag, you lie down with the bag under your head. If you have multiple bags, you try to lie on them full length. And it's the same with down jackets, suitcases, jackets, boxes, curtains, etc. Delta scenario. You are stuck in the elevator car. The elevator car has arrived at a level, but the floor doors, or elevator doors, do not open. Tip number 7: keep your hands away from floor doors or elevator doors. Do not attempt to open floor doors or elevator doors. If the elevator starts suddenly, or falls, your hand or arm will be severed and slashed or crushed. Tip number 8. Shout for someone outside the elevator to call emergency services or an elevator repair specialist. Tip number 9. If you are stuck in an elevator between 2 floors and all the doors are open, do not exit the cabin. Same problem as just before, you risk being split in 2. I invite specialists or rescuers to redo this video better. I invite them to contact me by email. My email address can be found in the About section of this YouTube channel. Please note, only from a computer, not from a smartphone,